What is up, everyone? Sheesh! It feels like ages since the last stream. Fucking hell. Oh, I forgot to add something to the description. I need to fix a figure really quick. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Maybe you guys will help. So let's go. So, hello everyone. Hope you're all having a great freaking night. Um, well, gladly, the forecast for today, the night is going to be a little bit more chilled than the other nights. Here in Portugal has been a pain in the ass, not gonna lie. Um, it has been way freaking hot. So yeah, but besides that, here are the plans for today. So I'm gonna keep on working on my Yasira. Uh, I think she is looking just really nice. I cleaned it up. I cleaned her all up, which is awesome. Um, I also want to try. I don't know why this isn't bigger. Weird. But yeah. Um, so I'm going to be working on, as I said. I want to also continue the sketching on the Space Marine for the black armor. Also, I want to work on my Saurian commander or veteran or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why, but I'm having some lag. I don't know why, but okay, it's back to normal. Fuck it. So, and we are finally trying out blue stuff. So, yeah, I have some hardware. Maybe we'll start with that. Yeah, we'll go with that because then it has to pull off and everything. So, might as well just start it right now. So here is blue stuff. So what I'm going to use this for is this supposedly is used so you can actually create molds, right? And it's kind of trippy. It has some baby powder on it, which is okay. I don't know how much I'm going to need it, but I printed some cool props, some armor stuff that I want to use for the molds, and I think I'll use this pauldron for the Space Marines that I printed the other day. I think I'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I think it's the best one so far, the best prop that I have. Well, I could also go with this type of shield, and this shield is also pretty cool, I dare myself to say. I think that it's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll go with both. We'll try and do some yeah, we'll try and do some two molds. We'll go with that. So I don't know how much I'm going to need, but I'm presuming that from the thickness of it, maybe two per piece, it's okay. I don't know. Let's try it out. So I have my hot water here, and it's steaming hot. I don't know. They say, let me read what they say, just once again. So they say for me to dip it, which can be reduced to moldable conditions by immersion in hot water for 3 minutes. Okay. Whew. No, that it's hot. Uh, fuck. I didn't think this through. Um, I wish I had. I do have something that I can use to press them. Let me just stack them, just so I can. Okay, like that. We'll leave it here for 3 minutes. So next, I really have to clean up my table. Like, it's full of fucking dust and pieces of resin, and I don't know, kind of trippy. So yeah, let us continue. So I'm going to do something that I'm not um, accustomed to, which is trying to put all the colors on the wet palette and putting them like already mixed out. I normally don't do that, but it has been advised to me by Workbutt, which is a huge freaking mentor. That guy is a role model. And yeah, I want to start. It was his suggestion for me to start um, displaying all the colors that I need around the wet palette, just so I don't lose my time with it, and at the same time to create middle tones, which sometimes I struggled to have a slight middle tone to help with the mixture, you know, especially on those times where I need to have like a blend, and normally you do blend with half tones, and sometimes I forget about that. Also, guys, I have been prepping some videos for Patreon because I'm preparing Patreon just so in the future I can provide you guys with more content and more in-depth content, which I think will be freaking great for you all. Let me just dip this here. Because I want the paper to be moist. Oh right, I forgot. I forgot to post my Instagram post. Why is the camera on Instagram so fucked up? So we are live. Oh shit. Like that. And I want to have the Twitch thingy. So, okay. So we have everything in place. Let me put this on the side. So I'm not going to use that right now. So we did this one for the shadows. Then we used medium rust for the first highlight. No, this is for the base. Then we did light rust. And then we did, no, and then we are going to use pale yellow. So, okay, nice. So, firstly, all right, you guys want to know one thing that I found out? A lot of people are using like the back of your brush to mix stuff. And it's actually super intelligent, I might say. And let me grab here this one and this one, because I want to create a middle tone for this one. Okay. Grabbing my silicone cup for the thinner. Have 3 minutes been? That's it. I think they passed already. You know what? I don't want to leave that shit for too long. So let's hold on to this for a second. Let's close our wet palette just so it keeps the moisture and the paint doesn't dry out. And let us see. Woo! I think we have something. Ooh, ooh, it's hot as fuck. Ooh, oh my. Oh yes, look at that. Can I separate them? I can. So I guess I must, hurry up, because since this needs to be hot, I guess this easily gets, where are my bases? It's not this one's, oh right. Here they are. Fucking hell. So, I have these two bases, and what I want to do is grab this one, press it onto, and put this one above. Hopefully, and we have to sink it in really nicely, like that. Hopefully, we'll have a good mold of the pauldron from the Space Wolves and the shape of the base. Because what I want to do is I want to create this mold just so I can put some clay. Let us do it like this, just so it doesn't lose shape, I guess. And it's already becoming too stiff. You know what? I'm gonna break the arm of that Sauron. I'm gonna press this one into it along with the base. Why am I doing this, you ask? As I said, I want some molds because I want to try out the new paints of AK, the quick gen. I have them. I have the entire collection here, and I want to do like a frame where I can keep all of them, and then I want to take like a cool fucking good looking picture, just so you guys can have reference of it. But I want to make sure that this one, the mold, really sits in. Okay, I really have to do this because otherwise I feel like it's going to get out of shape because it's already, yeah. Look, even this one already came out of shape. So hopefully, you know what? Let me grab some rubber bands. I know it sounds stupid, but I think this will work. I think this will work. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, I think this makes enough pressure. This actually runs like dries real not dries, but it cools down really fast. I wasn't expecting this. So you really have to have everything at hand just so it doesn't, and you don't have to leave it on a cold surface like I did, which was stupid on my behalf. So things to notice: this thing cold, not cold, it gets cold really fast, and as it's cooling off it loses shape. Fucking hell. Okay, okay, nice. So we'll leave it like that. Let me zoom in. We'll leave it like this just so we can check it out in a couple of minutes, I think. And then we can use some powder clay mixed with water. And I'll use the same water that I'm using for the to heat up the sculpting mold. And what do they say here? By immersion in hot water for 3 minutes. Don't heat it in your oven, okay? But when am I supposed to use it? Do I just, well, I I guess we'll guess. I guess we'll guess. So yeah. So back to Yazira. Here we have it. So now, so I wanna grab this mixture here, and I want to go further on the highlights. And maybe, and I still think this one isn't high enough. Okay. Okay, this one is better. Yeah, this one is better. So, fucking hell, the camera is off. Like that. Like so. Okay, now you guys can see it. I'm done running towards. So here I'm just going to dot. I think it's the best way for me to go forward. It's just dotting because the highlights are already in a lot of places really small. So if I just dot, I can control the area, and at the same time I'm already preparing the layer for when I smooth it. I have to think forward. Mm, Can't forget the hands. I'm always forgetting the hands somehow. Well, she's almost finished, at least the skin part. So let's start the process of the blending. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's where we are supposed to do next. Exactly. Yeah. It's a little bit strong, this glaze, but yeah, all good. So for glazing, I like to put some piece of paper next to the the paint that I'm going to use. I'm using this one. So just to remove some of the moisture, because I don't want my brush to be releasing a lot of paint. I just want the right amount, just so I can blend. You really have to be patient on this process. I really have to focus here. I don't want to lose the layer beneath it. And sometimes I just go way overboard with it, and I end up filling the entire layer with the highlight, and I don't want to do that. Just want to blend in smoothly without losing the other one beneath it. Well, you can always go with, for example, really thin paint in glaze consistency and keep doing layers after layers, but that is just exhausting. So now I'm grabbing here my middle tone. Or, but actually was right. This actually really helps having the layers already displayed um on your wet palettes really helps it out. I feel like this arm has a lot of pinkish tone. Let me just not sure. Nah, I need to blend it harder. Somehow I'm going too soft on it. Nope. Next try. I think this one is good. So after we have our mixture, let's grab a little bit here. Let's remove the excess on the paper. Go on it again. Let me see if I can blend this thing. It's still too harsh, but I think I can smooth down from this. Mhm. Mm, feel like it's still too harsh. I'll have to come with the middle tone and fix the edges. Frickin' hell, bro. Yo, you might not believe it, but painting actually helped me a lot with patience. I'm a really impatient guy. And all of these processes actually help out a lot to remain calm and don't throw the miniature to the wall, you know? Because sometimes I really have that desire when I'm irritated enough to just flip the table. I think I'm fucking up the face. I'll have to correct with the middle tone, otherwise I'm going to be fucked. It's getting way too big. This is something that I still struggle with, which is trying to give the highlights a smaller area, but as soon as I'm going to be highlighting, it's like somehow I always increase the area. So yeah, it gets strange, and it's like I'm losing control of it. And here is where it comes apart, where painting actually is helping me to be patient. Because sometimes there are some processes where you have to go back, not clean it, not doing it all over again, but you have to go back. And painting is one of those steps where you really need to grab the layer that you had before and wait, sorry, is this? Oh yeah, it's thin enough. So as I was saying, painting is one of those steps where one of those things that you have to create the step where you grab another layer that you had before, and you're going to slowly fix your mistakes. Because one thing that sometimes I feel when I'm painting and towards this journey to become pro is sometimes I, from seeing people like Mass Clan's miniatures, for example, where every single freaking stroke he does, it's like perfection, right? It's like, I know it comes with practice, but sometimes when you're really dwelled on it, on the projects of other people and how they paint and whatever, it's like when you're trying to paint, subconsciously, you're trying to pursue like the perfect stroke. And those things can actually make you, um, more tense. It can actually make you derail from your path. And that's something that I sometimes struggle with. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys feel that, but yeah. And going back, it's something that you have to understand that it's a process, that it's needed, especially when you don't have the years of experience of other people. But it's still infuriating. I'm going to increase here the middle tone because I feel like this separation. It's like it's like the hole in the arm, right? It's strange. It's not supposed to be this harsh. It's a meltdown coming. Oh, this is too thin. Okay. Uh, think we're getting there. Okay, at least the legs are becoming a lot smoother. And trying to reduce the size of the. the highlight here. Now, let me grab this one. Oof, too strong. Okay. Keep touching with my brush there. I still feel like I should decrease the highlights. Okay, we're getting back the color. Okay, getting back the color. Interesting. So with the middle tone, it got lighter, which makes sense because it's over higher. This was the previous layer. This was the previous layer. So if I put the middle tone, this will look like a highlight. So as I'm blending in, I'm hiding it and highlighting it. I'm hiding the layer below, and at the same time, yeah, this is why I was screwing up. I wasn't using the correct tone. So this means that by some time, I'll have to ditch. So it means that I need to understand when am I going to ditch the middle tone. Makes sense, I guess. I'm trying to say. Okay. So yeah. It's looking way smoother right now. But I'm still giving it a little bit of a touch there. She was really losing color. Now that I look at it. Interesting. Okay, so now comes the biggest and most important part, which is the freaking face. Let me just remove a little bit of the excess so we can stipple. Because we need to stipple here. Because it's such a small area. I don't want to fuck it up more than I have already. Ooh, way better. Way freaking better. Let's go. Okay, that one is saved. Now this one needs a little bit more salvation from my endeavor. Even on the hands was strange. Okay, so now it's becoming a little bit more of a highlight. So let me see if I can, yeah, I can still use it. But let me thin down really, really well. That's not thin down. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Mm, mm, okay, we're back into business, but I think it's still a little bit harsh. That spot on the leg. Oh god, I need to smooth it down. Because it's too strong. I want to smooth it out. I don't want it to be a focal point that harsh. Let me try one thing. I'm gonna use a really clean and diluted coat on top of the pale yellow mixture because it's going to highlight, right? And I think like this, I'll get the final result that I want. It's not that bright, but it still gives us the blend that I need. comes. Oof. Too harsh, too harsh. Ooh, I think it's looking good. Look at that. Yes, it is. It's looking fine. My leg is getting numb. Fuck. Ah, fuck. What I'm doing now, I'm just trying to put the radius of the focal of the light back together. So let me put the brush on the side a little bit. And we're going back to the molds. Let's see how that goes. Let's close our lid. Let's see how they're looking. Okay, so I think they cool down. How am I gonna remove? Let me see if I can remove this with the toothpick without fucking up the mold. Okay. Not too shabby. Look at that. So the shield, I think most of the details are there. At least I can see this thing here. Well, shall try it out on the other one as well. Uh, hello, Mr. Base. Can you excuse me? Oh, it even mimicked the base pattern. Look at that. It's actually nice. Okay, so let's remove this carefully. Ah, nice. Oh my. Look at that. You can even see the tiny here. So I feel like this one was better made because it was a little bit harder. I think, yeah. It was this one that was a little bit harder than this one. Well, we'll put these things on the side, and let me see. I'm grabbing this, and we need the thingy that I had saved for a long time now. Oh shit! No, the plastic has a hole on it. Oh, look at this! It was spraying clay powder all over the place, which is awesome, right? Let's see if I can put some tape here. Okay. Hopefully, it won't be making that big of a mess. So I'll cut a little. Okay, let me just zoom out so you guys can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Let me put this here. So actually, let me throw out the water just so I replace it with new one. And then we close the lid of the cup because I don't want this nasty stuff on my brushes. And let me put the brushes aside also. Okay. So with this said, let's do this. So I already cut a little bit. Let me cut all of it. Okay, nice. So before that, utilization. It's commercialized and powder too thin, ready to start mixing the dough mechanically. It's recommended for drywalls, for walls and ceilings for the traditional method. It should be okay. But it doesn't say the amount. Shit. Come on. Okay, this is just a nightmare. This bag is a freaking nightmare, bro. Because it just sprays everything. Fuck my life. Okay, let me put this on the side before I knock it off accidentally. And let me grab the brush that I stole from my fiance from her makeup and stuff. Yo, believe me, this shit is really cool. Why is my thing tilted? Okay. This thing is really cool to clean up stuff. And somehow, this tiny dust is all over the place. Oof. So, grabbing here. Okay, I don't know how much of water I should be putting. Whoosh. Let's grab our toothpick here. Start mixing this dough. Oh, it's too much. I think. How do I know if it's too much? Yeah, maybe it's too much. Let me grab a little bit. Let me try not. See if I don't press it too hard. And I have already on my hair chair. Okay. Oh, I think this is better, right? This consistency is better. I have a feeling that this one is actually way better. Is this a good consistency? No, maybe it's too much. Just a little tiny bit of water. Okay, because I want just enough to start. I want it to run down just a little bit. Because you see the drop of this stuff didn't even go down. So I'm not sure, but we'll try on the other one. This one. We'll try on this one. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, I think I overdid myself there. Oh shit, this is gonna. How am I gonna fix this shit? Okay, let me see if I can just remove a little bit from the edges here. Whoosh. It's almost falling. Fuck. Okay, saved it. So we'll leave it like this. This one. We'll leave it here somewhere where I won't knocking it off. Uh, maybe here on the airbrush area. So we'll leave that one to dry. And now on the other one, I want to try out the air dry clay. So this one, put this here. Because this one, because they say, okay, this wasn't very smart of me. So they say that I can press stuff onto the mold. Yeah, exactly. I can press stuff onto the mold. So maybe, just maybe, this one, I can also press it onto and let it dry. Fuck, I know. Okay, so let me grab a piece here. I think this is enough. Oh, this is really smooth. I don't touch on clay in ages, bro. And from what I remember, if I put some water onto my hands, it'll be easier to sculpt. Exactly. So if I press it really well, it should fit into the crevasses of it. Okay, when did they say that this dries? How many minutes do I... So it's ready to use, it's washable. Yeah, sure. But I want to know. Recommended for really good. Air dry 24 hours? Fuck my life. I wanted to test it out on the stream. Now I can't. Fuck. Why didn't I read this through? So let me grab here this plastic film just so I can airtight this. Because I don't want this to be drying too fast. Yeah, but I think if I have to bet, I think this solution will be the best one. Don't know why, but I'm more inclined to the air dry clay than the powdered clay. Don't know why, but I think it will be more effective and also more strong. Even though it looks like it's drying fast. I don't know, it's weird. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm just putting this stuff down in a way that I don't fuck them up. Oh shit. Okay. So going back, not growing. What time is it? What? 1 hour and a half already in. So I don't feel like turning on my compressor. So I think I'll just finish Yasira up and we'll try and give a little slight touch on the Space Marine. So let us continue here. Let me just zoom in so you guys can see. Okay, that's a little bit too much, Buster. Yeah, nice. So, oh, actually, I forgot to say, but Arok51, thank you so much for the follow, bro. Bro or sister, I don't know. But either way, thank you so much for the follow. You did it when I was offline. Really appreciate it. Ooh, this song is so freaking good, bros. These broken songs. It's from Starset, one of my favorite bands. Even though I really like, even though I really like metal songs, this not hardcore, but rock, hard rock or something like that. Really freaking good. You know, some lyrics just they just punch me. Hmm. Where the heck? Oh, right here. I was going to ask where the heck did I put my cup for the thinner? Okay. So how would you guys want the photos of the AK range that I'm going to do? Because I'm going to do the figures. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to showcase the color punch, the AK quick gen, the AK third gen, and the figure one, which is this one. Oh, and the pastel, of course, which is this one. So I'm going to be covering all of these types. So please, guys, if you know, if you want to like get hands on this PDF that I'm going to do, okay, where we can actually see how these colors will behave on top of a white primer. And for some, I might do with the black primer because I want to try it out some stuff. So, would you like to receive like a PDF or something like that? Um, would you like to just see it on a video or something? Because if you guys feel like you would want it to receive a PDF, I would gladly provide it. I will also have it on my Discord in the future. So if you guys in the future join the patron, you'll have access to it on the Discord. Because are those kind of stuff that I think should be provided. Because some people like to look at it just to have a reference of how it will look like, right? Oh, I completely forgot the hand. Look at this shit. So harsh. Mm, okay, I need to fill up my. Okay, I think the skin is ready for the next step, which will be the shadow. Oof. Yo, I found a new way of cleaning brushes. It's not a revolutionary way, but it's the thing used. So I have been using this type of soap, which is based on uh, vegetable soap. It has a lot of shit, and supposedly it has a lot of stuff. Supposedly it has a lot of stuff um, to help the bristles um, stay on their original form, hydrated and stuff. But you know, I saw a video of someone. I don't know what. I don't remember the name, but let's think about it. We clean our hairs every single day, right? So we use shampoo and conditioner and everything. So why not using the shampoo, right? So I will be trying, not today, of course, but I'll be trying that, and I'll provide you guys with feedback. Look at this shit. The paper is just failing. I have to replace this one. So where was I? Oh, right. Sorry about the shaking. I need black and I need white. Not sure if the mixture that I did here on my Space Marine, I don't remember. I would have to go and see the replay. But I'm pretty sure I did this. Actually, it wasn't. It's on the bluish tone. Did I by any chance use the snow blue? Because it looks like the snow blue. I have it standing around here, so it means that I used it. I just don't remember where. Let us see. Maybe it is. Holy shit. I don't remember using this at all. Yeah. Hmm. Keep in mind that I'm just sketching here. This is not going to be really similar, huh? I'll have to go back on the black really soon. Because the purpose here is to do black armor, and this looks everything but black armor. So I need to intensify. The pauldrons here is where I mostly fucked up. They weren't supposed to be this green. Okay, like this, it looks a little bit more like black. But still the green? Well, guys, I'm already past the mark. I'm sorry, but I really need to get some sleep. Tomorrow I won't be doing stream, but I'll compensate on Sunday. So yeah, we'll continue with this bad boy and this bad boy, and maybe I'll do the Yasira airbrush. It all depends on the how tired I am, but yeah. Guys, thank you a lot for watching. Thank you all for the support, and I'll see you Sunday. Have a great night or a great day, depending on where you are. So yeah, see ya.